Hey everyone, it's Ryan with 9-Month College Grad, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing how I earned an entire bachelor's degree for just $200 or a little bit less than $200. You've heard me many times, I'm sure, talk about how I earned my college degree in just 9 months instead of 4 years. I also mention how my out of pocket for tuition was just a few $100s. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So if you're interested in how I spent a few $100s to pay for literally an entire bachelor's degree worth of tuition, I'm about to tell you exactly how I did it. Hi, I'm Ryan Swait, and I used to be a 2-time college dropout, making just $12 an hour. Then I learned how to hack college and earned an entire bachelor's degree in 9 months flat. Subscribe to my channel and I'll show you how. All right, so how did I spend just a few $100 on all of my tuition? Now, you're probably thinking, no way, that's impossible, or that's got to be a fake degree or something like that. And let me clarify, I actually did go to a highly accredited college, and that yes, they do charge tuition. So yes, I did have to pay for tuition, but here's the thing. Scholarships and grants are absolutely amazing. So I do, I'm not claiming that I didn't get scholarships or grants or anything like that, because scholarships and grants are what paid for most of my tuition. Now, even if you get scholarships and grants, a lot of colleges still require you to pay for just taxes and fees and stuff like that. And that's where those $200 came from. I did have to pay out of pocket for taxes and fees. Now, if you're thinking, oh, Ryan, you fooled me. Like, come on, man. You said a few $100s. Well, I can't get scholarships and grants, so there's no way I can do that. The answer to that question or that complaint is you're wrong, okay? Anyone can get scholarships or grants. Yes, it sounds a little bit scary and people make us think it's hard to get scholarships and grants, but it's really not. You might be thinking, well, grants, there's the main grant, the FAFSA grant, right? That's the main government grant that pays for college. And you might be thinking, well, I still live with my parents and my parents make too much money, or I make too much money. And here's what I'll tell you. A lot of people don't apply for grants because they think they make too much income or things like that. But here's the thing. The grant process is different than you might expect. There's not like a hard income amount cutoff that's like, hey, if your parents make this much money, you don't qualify for grants. Or if you're not living with your parents, if you're older and you have a decent job, you can't get grants. That's not always the case, okay? This grant application actually weighs a lot of factors out, okay? It depends on how many kids you have, how many siblings you have, income per person in your home, where you live, cost of your school, all sorts of stuff like that. So if you haven't applied for a grant, please apply, because guess what? You might get a government grant. If you get a government grant, that's going to pay for a lot of school. Most, if not 100% of your college tuition. Now, if you don't qualify for a grant, scholarships. And here's the thing. You don't have to be very smart or have any amazing achievements to get scholarships. Like, you can literally get scholarships for being left-handed or for your race or ethnicity, like tons and tons of different things. Where you grew up, if your parents were in the military, if you're in the military, like, there are so many things you can get scholarships for. Having kids at a young age, like tons and tons of different things. So don't rule out scholarships. It just takes time to apply and fill out scholarship applications. So that's what I will tell you. But there's one last thing that people don't really consider. A lot of people just assume, well, I can't afford college and I didn't get a grant, so I'm out. I can't go to school. Here's the thing. Student loans might sound scary, But if you listen to what I'm about to say, they might not seem as scary. I've shown in other videos some statistics about student loans, and it's absolutely insane how negligent people are when they borrow money for college, okay? Some people make really, really terrible decisions. And what they'll do is they'll basically finance through student loans bachelor's and master's degrees, and they will just spend and spend and spend on tuition and spend tons of money, okay? And they'll graduate with $100,000 in debt or just crazy, crazy amounts. Now, what the data says is that the average student loan monthly payment is like $400 a month. And on average, it takes people about 21 years to pay off their student loans. That's crazy. It's absolutely insane, okay? But hear me out. If degree hacking is a good fit for you, and you hear me talk about degree hacking is the process I used to earn a whole bachelor's degree in just 9 months. What that means is you will only, there's the potential of only having to pay for a semester or two of college. So instead of paying for 4 years of tuition or 6 years of tuition, what if you could only pay for a few semesters worth of tuition and get your entire degree? Now, if that's the case and you don't have tons of money, let me show you on paper, and this might be the worst drawings you've ever seen in your life, but let me show you some numbers, okay? Now, 2 semesters, if you use degree hacking and you go to an online school where they allow you to test out of your classes, okay? 2 semesters are going to be less than $7,000, okay? Excuse my artistic ability with my computer mouse. It's hard to draw with a computer mouse, okay? So less than $7,000 in tuition total. Like, that's it. If you can graduate in 2 semesters. And I'm talking like about a year, okay? If you can graduate in about a year, your tuition without any scholarships or grants, depending on the school you choose, can cost less than $7,000, okay? Now, the average college grad, on average, gets a pay raise of about $2,000 a month, okay? My art skills are just so impressive with this computer mouse. I apologize, okay? $2,000 a month pay raise, okay? Now I want you to crunch these numbers, okay? $7,000 in debt in student loans, okay? And remember, something that's unique about student loans is that you don't have to start making payments to pay off your student loans until you've graduated or dropped out, one or the other. Like if you're actively enrolled in school, you don't have to make any payments to start paying off your student loans. So here's the deal. If you can graduate in 2 semesters, which I can absolutely show you how to do that, the work is up to you, right? I can show you how to do that. If you can graduate in 2 semesters, that student loan would cost you less than $7,000, okay? But once you graduate, if you get the average pay raise that college graduates get, your monthly income can increase by about $2,000 per month. Okay, so I want you to compare these, okay? $7,000 in debt, but you're making $2,000 a month more, okay? If you're super conservative and you're giving yourself some of your pay raise for leisure and for bills and things like that, you can easily pay off those student loans in 6 to 12 months, okay? Easily. If you're smart with your money, you can pay off that student loan in 6 to 12 months. So most of the country, most students who take out student loans, they just go crazy and spend tons of money on tuition, and they're kicking the can down the road and hoping for a dream scenario where they get this huge, huge pay raise. But on average, people are spending so much time paying off student loans. Now, if you have no clue how to pay for college and you're dead broke, I want you to consider this option, okay? $7,000, or let's say it was $10,000. It took you a year and a half to graduate. I can show you how I did it in under a year, but let's say you were slower. It took you a year and a half to graduate, and you took out $10,000 in student loans, okay? But you got your $2,000 a month pay raise, which is average, or let's say you even got half of that, $1,000 a month pay raise. You can still pay off that loan in less than a year. But remember, you don't have to make your first payment until after you graduate. So you graduate, you get the pay raise, you get the better job, and you pay it off as fast as you can. Now, what I always tell people is, if you can't afford college, don't take out a student loan and go to school for 4 to 6 years and spend tens of thousands of dollars on tuition. It's just a bad move, okay? It's not smart. If you're dead broke and can't pay for college, saying, well, I want to be a surgeon, so I'm going to borrow hundreds of thousands of dollars and go to school, that's just not a very smart move, okay? What if it doesn't work out? What if you drop out? That amount of debt can absolutely ruin your financial life, okay? It really can. If you're dead broke, this is the best option I have ever found to affordably earn a college degree and get a pay raise in a really, really short amount of time. Like you know, I earned my entire bachelor's degree in 9 months flat, okay? If I didn't get any scholarships or grants and I came out of pocket for that, that would have been paid off in a matter of months, okay? So if you're just completely writing off school because you're broke and you can't afford it, I want you to know that there are options, okay? You can do it. There are smart ways to take out student loans, okay? There really are. If you do it right and you borrow the least amount of money as possible and you graduate in a really, really quick, short amount of time, you're not setting yourself back. You're taking a step forward in the easiest way possible. So if this video has encouraged you or given you hope, I'm excited for you, okay? You can earn a bachelor's degree in as little as 6 to 12 months using the process of degree hacking, okay? If you'd like to know what degree hacking is or know about the process and what to do and how to take the first step, I've got a free degree hacking training. I call it Degree Hacking 101, okay? It's the core foundations you need for degree hacking to hack college, okay? The video is absolutely free, and you can watch it at diplomasecrets.com. Diplomasecrets.com, okay? Open up a new window, go to diplomasecrets.com. You can watch the video for free, and there's nothing for sale at the end of the video, okay? You can literally just go watch it, and you can learn all you need to know about degree hacking, okay? I hope this video has helped. Reach out to me, send me a message if you need or if you have any questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Then you'll see more videos like this that teach you how to graduate faster and for less money. So I hope this has helped. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will talk in the next video.